What is up, Pokemon people? We're back with a second edition of a market analysis. I have some good news and I have some bad news. Um, First, let's start with the good news. What I picked up since last month. It is January 30th, so the end of the month, and I got these for Christmas. So, adding to the sealed collection, my boyfriend bought me this one and the one I'm going to show you next for Christmas. This is Burning Shadows sealed ETB. He paid $275. Came with the softer acrylic case. Little plastic dude, whatever you want to call it. And then he got me this one, super neat. Guardians Rising. Love the bright yellow. This one was $380. Yeah, he loves me. Super cool additions to the sealed collection. And then I bought this because I'm stupid. Shining Legends. This is the most money I have spent on an individual sealed product. The glare is terrible. And this comes in at a whopping $750. It did come with the hard acrylic case, which is nice. So yeah, we have that to add to the collection. But now to get on to the bad news. The Pokemon market is 98 degrees and continues to rise. So everything is just getting more and more expensive, as we have come to see over the last year. Way more than the last year. It just keeps going up and up and up, especially when it comes to the sealed market, especially when it comes to the vintage sealed market. So, let's just get into it. I'm so sad. As is to be expected, all of the Neo era packs sold out pretty much immediately before I could get my hands on any of them. Big sad. It is a new year, January 2026, comparing last month's December 2025's prices. The Neo Genesis Unlimited was $598, and it has now since gone up to $610, which is not a bad jump. I am really confused on the market price for the first edition pack. I just feel like that's not accurate, only being like $150 more than the Unlimited. A little confusing. Here we have our first big jump. Last month, the Neo Discovery Unlimited was just under $400, market price being $344. A month later, it has shot up to $575, market price $437, went from 5 listings to 2 listings. No change in the first edition price. Neo Revelations, no change here, $700, one listing for the Unlimited. No market price available for first edition. Last up, we have Neo Destiny. Last month we had no market price available. This month we have a listing for $2,149. Let's take a look at loose packs. Here we have a listing for a first edition Neo Revelation pack. This is the Suicune art for $1,800. These are sold as authenticity guaranteed, which is nice. Good peace of mind for the amount of money that you're spending. They are also sold as unweighed. Typically, sets that are difficult to weigh will be sold as unweighed. Take that for what you will, but very different than the market price listed that we saw on TCG Player. I don't know. You guys. Here's a listing for first edition Neo Genesis at $799, which is not far off from TCG's Player's listed market value. With the Unlimited being at $610, I'm a little confused on that. Not sure, but I think this is a good price for first edition. Skyridge pack are iconic. Love that green. $2,000 for a pack of Skyridge. I might be tripping, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but I don't remember Neo Destiny ever being that expensive. I swear I saw it at a card convention for like $800, but that it was 2 years ago, and maybe that was Unlimited. Had to have been Unlimited. I don't know, but I guess it's not really surprising, considering it has some absolute fan favorites like the Shining Mewtwo, the Raichu, of course, and the Dark Gengar. The Shining Tyranitar is a huge fan favorite. The Typhlosion is sick. And of course, one of my all-time favorites that I do have, the Dark Espeon. I absolutely love that. Little Celebi. I guess I could see why it's going for so much.